Summary of the Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. 9-year-old Claudia McTeer and her younger sister Frida live in an old house in Lorain, Ohio. Frida is 10 years old. In 1941, when the Great Depression is almost over, their family is having a hard time making ends meet. Even though there is a lot of love in their home, their mother, Mrs. McTeer, is strict and punishes them often, but she does this because she cares about them and loves them. Their dad works hard to take care of the family. The McTeer family takes in a guest named Henry Washington, who the girls call Mr. Henry, to help with money. Later, they take in a young girl named Pecola Breedlove, whose father, Charlie Breedlove, burned down the house where she and her family lived and went to jail. Pecola is liked by Claudia and Frida, but they feel bad for her. Pecola and Frida think Shirley Temple is beautiful because of her white skin, but Claudia doesn't agree. Pecola's life continues to be hard even after she moves back with her family into the shop apartment where they used to live. Her father is a drunkard who beats her up, and her mother is lazy and full of herself. Her parents fight all the time, and sometimes these fights get violent. Samuel, Pecola's brother, gets away from the violence by running away, but Pecola, a young black girl, can't. She thinks she is doomed to live a sad life because she is ugly, and the way people treat her in the community backs her up on this idea. She prays for blue eyes because she thinks they will make her look better and help her see the world in a different way. The reader finds out that both of Pecola's parents have had sad lives, which has made them bad parents. Charlie Breedlove, her father, was left alone when he was a baby, and when his father found him, he turned him away. During Charlie's first sexual experience, 2 white men walk up on him and the girl he was with and push him to keep going while they watch. Because of this embarrassing event, Charlie starts to hate women. He is dangerously free, and getting married makes him feel tied down. Mrs. Breedlove, Pecola's mother, has a lame foot and has always felt alone and ugly because of it. She gets lost in films when she's young. The beautiful white actors make her feel even worse about herself. After she has kids, she becomes a martyr, thinking that her relationship with Charlie is a cross she has to carry as a good Christian lady. She works for a white family, and when she's there, she starts to dislike her own home. In the spring of 1941, Charlie gets drunk and goes home. When he gets there, he finds Pecola washing dishes. As he looks at her, he feels a lot of different things. At first, guilt makes him feel both love and hate. He knows he can't take care of her, and he hates the fact that she loves him. He raped Pecola and left her on the floor of the kitchen. When Mrs. Breedlove finds out about the rape, she beats Pecola. Pecola goes to Soaphead Church, a local quack who says he can do miracles, out of despair and asks for blue eyes. Soaphead Church gets Pecola to poison a dog he has wanted to kill for a long time by telling her that if the dog acts strangely, it means she will get what she wants. When summer comes, Claudia and Frida start selling marigold seeds to save money for a new bike. As they walk around the neighborhood, they find out that Pecola's father has made her pregnant. The girls are the only ones in the town who want the baby to live. They give up the money they've made by burying it near Pecola's house, and they plant the leftover marigold seeds in their backyard. They think that their prayers will be answered if the marigold seeds grow and the baby will live. In the end, though, the seeds don't grow, and Pecola's baby dies. After that, Pecola goes crazy and thinks she has blue eyes while she is psychotic. The town kicks her out, and she lives alone in her own world from then on.
About the author. Toni Morrison is a professor and writer from the United States of America. She grew up in Ohio, where she learned to love books and stories. She went to Howard University and Cornell University to study English. After that, she taught English at several universities and worked as an editor. The Bluest Eye, her first book, came out in 1970. She kept writing, and before she published Beloved in 1987, she was getting more and more attention from people all over the country. Beloved was a huge hit and won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction. It is often talked about as the best book written after World War II. She was given the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1993. Her works often talk about what it's like to be a black woman in the U.S. She is a professor at Princeton University at the moment.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.